Yeah, but that's going to change. I know.
Look at Jacqueline for just a moment. She doesn't even look pregnant. When you're facing the camera, you don't even look pregnant. It's just when you turn to the side.
All right, now turn to the side.
Turn to the side. Yeah, there it is.
There you go. Pregnant.
There's the baby.
Pregnant. Not pregnant.
Not pregnant.
Oh, that's really nice of you to say because I feel like boom right now. Oh, well, good morning, everyone. We're waking up to some patchy cloud cover this morning. It's clear in spots and cloudy in others. We're looking live from Palomar Mountain, and you can see the low cloud coverage that's close to the foothills of the mountains this morning. These clouds are going to clear very quickly, though, and temperatures will be slightly warmer today, but for Jim, we're going to keep them in the 70s. And we are going to see slightly warmer conditions tomorrow, Friday, all the way into the weekend. It's going to get kind of hot into early next week. So enjoy the mild weather while we've got it. Fog forecast, well, the clouds stretching out towards the foothills this morning. They'll start clearing away this hour. And look how rapidly they're going to clear away by 8 o'clock. Just a couple of clouds remaining near the coastline by 9 o'clock. We'll have sunny skies pretty much countywide. Temperatures this morning are a little bit chillier because we do have a little bit more clear sky mixed in. Temperatures are in the 40s and 50s for the most part. It's 48 in Julian, 49 in Alpine, and 43 out in Campo. But 52 in Escondido, 58 in Oceanside, 56 in Del Mar, and 54 in Chula Vista. This afternoon, with more sunshine and warmer air building in, I should say, we will see warmer temperatures, but still largely in the 70s. So still pretty comfortable out there today, even for our far inland spots where we'll be in the upper 70s. It'll hit 78 in Escondido and Ramona, 77 in Fallbrook, 79 out in Poway. The mountains today in the upper 60s with calmer winds. It's going to feel even warmer than the temperatures read yesterday. It was really gusty and cool, but today will be a very nice day. We do have warmer weather on the way, though, and we'll take a look at how warm it will get coming up in just a few minutes. But first, let's get you caught up on traffic. Cloud cover this morning, but we have some clearer skies than what we saw yesterday. We're looking live in San Diego, and you can see just a few clouds here. So patchy cloud cover this morning. It's a little more overcast to the north. Temperatures are going to be warmer today because we'll have more sunshine and warmer air building in, and our warming trend is going to continue into next week, actually. It'll be gradual, but it will continue. Here's a look at today's high temperatures, largely in the 70s. We're going to hit the upper 70s today for many of our far inland locations, even 80 degrees out in Lakeside. The mountains today warming into the upper 60s with calmer winds. We have seen some gusts in the teens this morning, but they're already starting to ease. So it's going to feel a lot warmer in the mountains today, where we are actually going to warm 11 degrees in Julian, 11 degrees warmer also in Pine Valley, 7 degrees warmer for Ramona and Lakeside. Subtle warming, though, for the immediate coastline. For you surfers, we have fair conditions off the San Diego coastline today. A south-southeast swell of 3 to 6 feet. We do have a high risk of rip currents, so just be careful if you are headed into the water today. The area of low pressure that's been keeping us on the cooler side is starting to lift to the northeast, and with that goes the jet stream, which means that we're going to see warmer air building in and calmer winds as well. So temperatures will continue to warm in the coming days all the way through the weekend into early next week. The warming trend also clearer spots. We're looking live here in Poway, and you can see that it is mostly clear right now here in Poway. So again, the cloud cover kind of hit or miss this morning. We are seeing temperatures in the 60s for the most part. Now they've climbed from the 50s to the 60s. And for the noon hour, we'll look at temperatures largely in the 70s, even the upper 70s for some of our inland spots. By 5 o'clock this evening, it'll be fairly mild for our inland locations. So again, more locations climbing into the 60s right now. 62 in Mira Mesa, 63 in San Diego. Looks like we're still stuck in the 50s in Escondido and Ramona, and 59 out in Fallbrook as well. Temperatures this afternoon will be in the 70s for the most part. Hitting the upper 70s in our far inland locations, even 80 degrees. In Lakeside, it'll be 78 in Ramona, 79 in Poway, 77 in Mira Mesa. The low 70s at the coastline, and the upper 60s for our inland locations. Temperatures as much as 11 degrees warmer than yesterday. The big warming will occur well inland and towards the mountains. It'll be definitely more subtle closer to the coastline. Temperatures, though, remaining well below average for this time of year. We're going to be 9 to 11 degrees below average for some of our inland locations, but that's going to be changing. Temperatures warming up as we're moving through the rest of the work week into the weekend. This hour, temperatures will remain largely in the 70s today, although we'll still be in the 60s in the mountains. We'll warm a little bit more tomorrow, Friday, all the way through the weekend into early next week. Temperatures will continue to warm. So let's take a look at our current conditions. It's clear in Otay Mesa, but we are seeing some cloud cover in Coronado, San Diego, and Imperial Beach. Partly cloudy skies there. Same thing in Miramar and in Ramona, where clouds are starting to break away already. They'll be clearing away this hour. But far in North County, Oceanside, Carlsbad, clear skies already. So we're going to be seeing more sunshine today, warmer air building in. Temperatures will be warmer as a result. We have temperatures in the upper 70s today for our inland spots, even 80 degrees out in Lakeside. We're going to warm into the upper 60s in the mountains where winds will be calmer. We did see some gusts in the teens and 20-mile-per-hour range earlier this morning, but those wind gusts are dying down. Temperatures jumping 11 degrees in Julian today. Same thing in Pine Valley, 7 degrees warmer in Ramona, 8 degrees warmer in Alpine, and 9 degrees warmer in Campo, but still staying well below average for this time of year, especially for our inland spots. Escondido 9 degrees below average, El Cajon 10 degrees below where we should be, Ramona 11 degrees below average. But that trend is going to change. Things are going to be warming up into the weekend and early next week. I'll show you how hot it's going to get in the extended forecast coming up in just a few minutes. But first, let's get you caught up on track this morning, mainly near the coastline. The additional sunshine and warmer air building in today going to lead to warmer temperatures, and that warming trend is going to continue all the way into next week. So let's get a look at the numbers in your neighborhood. Largely in the 70s today, but today we get to the upper 70s for some of our inland locations like El Cajon, 79 there. It'll be 75 in Kearney Mesa, 73 in Coronado. We'll be at 70 in Del Mar, 74 in Oceanside, and 75 in Vista. Escondido, Ramona, both at 78 this afternoon, 79 for Poway. The mountains will be in the upper 60s, which is several degrees warmer than yesterday, almost 10 degrees warmer in a couple of these locations, plus calmer winds. That's going to mean it's going to feel a lot warmer in the mountains today. For you surfers, we have fair conditions off the San Diego coastline, a south-southeast swell of 3 to 6 feet, but also a high risk of rip currents, so be careful if you are headed into the water. The area of low pressure that's been keeping us cool and windy is starting to lift to the northeast. It's pushing through Boise right now. So with it, we'll go the jet stream. We'll have high pressure built in, which means warmer, drier conditions. Let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. The trend at the coastline will be a little bit more subtle, but we're going to warm pretty significantly for our Wake Up Weather forecast, brought to you by the mobile app Close 5, the hassle-free, secure way to buy and sell stuff locally. We're looking live from Palomar Mountain, where skies have cleared down below in the foothills. We have mostly clear skies around the county right now, so sunshine already peeking through. It's going to stay sunny and warmer through the day today, up to 11 degrees warmer than what we saw yesterday. A few clouds rolling back in at the coastline around 6 o'clock tonight. Temperatures right now climbing into the 60s in more locations, 63 in Fallbrook, 61 in Oceanside, 60 in Poway, up to 68 in Mira Mesa, and 63 in La Mesa, Otay, and El Cajon. We are still seeing some gusty winds over toward the mountains and deserts, a far cry from what we saw yesterday, but we have some isolated gusts in the teens right now. Those winds will continue to calm through the day. A wind advisory has obviously expired. Temperatures will be warmer today than what we saw yesterday, in the upper 60s in the mountains with those calmer winds. Largely in the 70s though today, even the upper 70s though for some of our inland spots. We'll get to 80 degrees even in Lakeside, but it'll be 78 in Escondido, 77 in Mira Mesa, 75 in La Mesa, Chula Vista, and Otay. Temperatures remain below average for this time of year, anywhere from 2 degrees below where we should be in San Diego to 11 degrees below where we should be in Ramona. But the area of low pressure responsible for this big cool down is pushing off to the northeast, and that's going to mean warmer, drier air building in. So a warming trend begins today and will continue not only through the week, not only through the weekend, but all the way in